Hey, this is Leanne.
Hey, Leanne. First time hearing from you this summer. Good to have you back. What can I play for you today?
I really want to hear Barry Mia.
You know, I would love to play some Barry Mia, or is it Barry Maya, or is it Barry MIA? Listen, guys, if you're watching and you're in the band, comment below. Let us know. Are we saying it wrong? I'm pretty sure it's Barry Mia, though.
Will you please play it for me?
I'd love to play some Barry Mia for you, Leanne. Just tell me who is the best independent radio station you've heard today.
Of course, 109.2 The Wave.
I'm tired of sleeping, fixing the motion inside my head. I've been trying to solve it. I wanna get worse. Here we go with the looks and the same lines, getting old, but you wanna go off with the wordplay. Can you nurse these lines so the words fly out?
Hey, this is Fuzz Pixels, and you're listening to 109.2 The Wave.
109.2 The Wave. That was Fuzz Pixels with new music for us. Ice Zone from Sonic 3, If It Was an Emo Anthem. Fantastic rendition of that track. And before that, we had Bury Mia with their new single. But all jokes aside, I'm not having a blast. But you know what? Here at 109.2, I'm having a blast. Have you watched Peter? Look at this guy. He's standing on a skateboard controller. He's playing Tony Hawk's Shred. This is not 2008. What are you doing, man?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Eli.
So, I've been playing Pokemon Red for like 6 hours straight, and I think I need help.
Oh, you mean like better help? Just kidding, it's not an ad segment.
Oh, not like therapy help, dude. Like, does Mount Moon ever end? Because I don't think it does.
Oh man, Mount Moon. Remember there was that rumor if you stayed in there for too long, you'd go crazy?
Okay, yeah, maybe I need therapy too. Okay, bye.
Stay brave in there, Eli.
I'm unrecognizable, I can't stop crying. And you're looking a little unfamiliar too. I remember when I used to be my own self. So why do I care what you think about my shoes? But in due time, I'll take back what's mine.
games bring us together, and that's why we are excited to announce the first ever Michigan Retro Game Expo on August 29th at the Delta Hotels Conference Center in Kalamazoo, Michigan. With over 70 vendor tables, a dedicated TCG room for our Pokemon, Magic, and One Piece fans, a board game library, live Dungeons & Dragons hosted by Rawson's Realms, tournaments hosted by Channel 3, and live panels throughout the day, including a live broadcast from the show floor by the Tech Buzz, and a Taskmaster panel featuring some of your favorite YouTube content creators. Be sure to go to www.mrgexpo.com, and we'll see you in Kalamazoo.
Hey, this is Firefly Signals from Austria, and you're listening to 109.2 The Wave.
Messed up hair, wasting away in sweatpants. These shadows are doomed to decorate my eyes. You never cared, holding on to my hand, and somehow it makes me wonder why. Rose-colored glasses, can I paint the right page? Don't waste your love, don't waste your love on me, 'cause I might fall apart. Don't waste your love, don't waste your love, and go right back to start. Search for romance, like Albert Einstein. Logarithmic looks, but without the brain. You've seen my worst dance, overlaying a lifeline. Subtract me from this love game. Rose-colored glasses, can I paint the right page? Don't waste your love, don't waste your love on me, 'cause I might fall apart. Don't waste your love, don't waste your love, and go right back to start. We gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep. We gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep, to find a chest with a heart that's beating. We gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep, carry away. We gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep, to find a chest with a heart that's beating. We gotta dig deep, we gotta dig deep, carry away. Don't waste your love, don't waste your love on me, 'cause I might fall apart. Don't waste your love, don't waste your love, and go right back to start. Don't waste your love, don't waste your love, don't waste your love, don't waste your love.
What's up, guys? This is Russ Lyman, and you're listening to Saturday Matinee on 109.2 The Wave.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that I fell for you. Who knew you'd be falling too? It's written in the stars.
109.2 The Wave. That was Saturday Matinee with their song On the Corner of Botsford and Great Hill. And before that, Firefly Signals featuring Alpine Loop with their song Don't Waste Your Love. And before that, we had Holiday by the Devious Means. And before that, Brave by Teens in Trouble. Listen, I'm not going to let you guys go 4 songs without hearing me tell you the names of the songs, okay? It's important that you know who we're listening to. And if you like what you're hearing, check in the description below because there's links for all these bands right below us. But enough of me talking, let's get back into the music with one of my favorite bands from St. Louis.
I'm Kenny.
I'm Delana.
What's up, it's Mitch. We're Valancourt.
And we're listening to 109.2 The Wave.
Hey Wiz, this is Hunter.
And Delana.
And we want to hear Other Side from About Yesterday.
I met you on a cold city night.
my girl, Kenna. She crazy. But you know what? She always in my heart. Girl!
Without a plan, no land exciting view from the bottom of the shallow parts of you. Spin me around again. I can never get enough. God, unless you're just in the bottom of my heart, and I will let you in just to look around. Just so you know, I will take everything when I come. One-way glass in the worst way. We've been mixing signals. I can't reach you, won't get through. Spin me around again. You never tell which way is up. Hold me down again. I can never get enough. God, unless you're just in the bottom of my heart, and I will let you in just to look around. Take it from me, take it from me. I'll learn more from this than you'll ever know. Meet me in the afterglow. I know it's hard to match your breathing, to hear me singing. Everything you've ever wanted, everything we dreamed we started, and the moment you're missing. Can't you taste it? I know you can. You lost your trust in the bottom of my heart, and I will let you in just to look around. Take it from me, I'll learn more from this than you'll ever know. Meet me in the afterglow. Take it from me, I'll learn more from this than you'll ever know. Meet me in the afterglow. I know it's hard to match your breathing.
109.2 The Wave. Hey, don't forget, you can give us a call at 304-933-9283. That's 304-933-WAVE.
Hey, Waves, this is Mr. Mullet Gaming. I just wanted to call and replay my message that I was called in earlier about. I'm all cleaned up and I'm ready to go, but what I really wanted to say, what I was trying to get across before I unloaded into my toilet is that I'm so excited for the Summer Wave broadcast. I had a fantastic time last year. The music was fantastic. The games were fantastic. And the company was fantastic. Everybody was so fantastic. And I just loved everything that you did. So, keep up the great work. Looking forward to this year and to all the fantastic and amazing and wonderful music that is going to be played, the amazing games that you're going to be playing. And I know I've said this word a lot, but I just can't get over how fantastic everything is. So, Waves, thanks a lot for doing everything. Love you. Take care.
Well, thank you for the high praise, Mr. Mullet. I try to keep things new and fresh around here at 109.2 The Wave. And speaking of new and fresh, that last band, Mend, that's the new band of the night. We didn't have them last week, and I think they fit in great with everybody else.
I'm Liam Hopkins, and you're listening to Heart on Your Heart on 109.2 The Wave.
time. You got those burning questions and I got mine. To make you want me, baby, no excuse, I'm letting loose tonight. You keep on coming round, banging on my door. I tried to tell you, baby, but you can't ignore all these things that other girls would see and turn and run and say, not in my world. But you're not like other girls, you're like totally different. It's not the things that you say, it's just something you do. Doesn't my love hurt like hell on you? So baby, just say it, I'm hard on your heart. I got you checking corners when you walk in a room. You're getting obsessive, baby, it's all way too soon. You tell me all the time you never really seem to be satisfied.
I'm not like other girls. I'm like totally different.
It's not the things that you say, it's just something you do. Doesn't my love hurt like hell on you? So baby, just say it, I'm hard on your heart. If you can't beat 'em, join and put your hands up. Give her what she wants and turn a blind eye. You can't beat 'em, join, I'll put my hands up. Give her what she wants and turn a blind eye. If you can't beat 'em, join and put your hands up. Give her what she wants and turn a blind eye. You can't beat 'em, join, I'll put my hands up. Give her what she wants and turn a blind eye. Doesn't my love hurt like hell on you? So baby, just say it. It's not the things that you say, it's just something you do. Doesn't my love hurt like hell on you? So baby, just say it. But there's no turning back, we can't see this through. So baby, just say it, I'm hard on your heart.
This is Dreams to Sell, and you're listening to 109.2 The Wave.
I don't believe anything. say no doubt. What comes next will sure be profound, cause I saw your broken heart lying on the ground. Your compassion ran me too. Your spoken words they still what is true. And now life goes on. To Palm Springs and live the life I'll never have with you. Movies and sun, with golden days of fun. Your memories are burnt up haze. Your compassion ran me true. The spoken words are still what is true. And now life goes on and on.
How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here, and I'd love to see you at the Michigan Retro Game Expo powered by GamePon. It's happening Saturday, August 29th at the Delta Hotel's Kalamazoo Conference Center in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Shop from over 70 vendor tables full of video games and video game related items. Sign up to compete in gaming tournaments. Attend workshops and panels featuring celebrity YouTube guests and so much more. It's the Michigan Retro Game Expo powered by GamePon on Saturday, August 29th in Kalamazoo. For more information and to get your VIP tickets, go to mrgexpo.com. That's mrgexpo.com.
I can see your face through the rain. I can make you out, you're always the same. Floating through each day like a plane. If there's nothing much left, there's no reason to stay. Looking through the window of pain, I can make us out, we're together again. I can see your face through the rain. I can see your face through the rain. I see the signs, 'cause I just know when I'm falling down inside. 'Cause in my mind I'm the same, but something's crawling in and around, and it's not easy to shield the blame, the blame. I can see your face through the rain. I can make you out, you're always the same. Floating through each day like a plane. If there's nothing much left, there's no reason to stay. Looking through the window of pain, I can make us out, we're together again. I can see your face through the rain. I can see your face through the rain. I watch the rain fall, and I see your face in every single drop. I guess that's why I can't stop thinking about you all the time. You're still on my mind. I can see your face through the rain. I can make you out, you're always the same. Floating through each day like a plane. If there's nothing much left, there's no reason to stay. Looking through the window of pain, I can make us out, we're together again. I can see your face through the rain. I can see your face through the rain.
Clementine. Therapy cause I gotta try. Call me Billy cause my brain's the bad guy. Yeah, we're sad but we don't wanna die. Yeah, we're sad but we don't wanna die. Yeah, we're sad but we don't wanna die. Bad bitch comes with baggage. They call me a basket case. There are things I can't erase. So bad bitch took my damage. Yeah, I know we all stood out. Now I'm up and I won't back down. Bad bitch.
Todd Barrage, and you're listening to me on 109.2 The Wave.
fun care to shake these zipper blues, and we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess, forgotten in a thorn to the earth below. The street heats the urgency of now. As you see, there's no one else around.
Holy cow, that was a huge block of music and I didn't say a word in the middle of it. So let's go back. We got Todd Barrage covering Smashing Pumpkins 1979, but it's super emo. Before that, Graves in the Bad Weather, Basket Case, classic from last year. But you know what? We can't listen to that song enough. Before that, we had Alta Falls with I Can See Your Face Through the Rain, and Compassion Not by Alma 56. I think everybody else said who they were and what the song was, but if you missed it, go back, listen to them again. Why not? Oh, I think I forgot to say something really important.
109.2 The Wave!
Yep, that was it.
Now let's try something else.
The following is a public health service message from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put that cookie down now!
Again, I'm waking
listening to 109.2 The Wave. This is Hazer.
Yeah, guys, just keep things at a steady pace.
That you knew last night is gone. Your bones rise and wake with the song. If somebody told you this was your last day here, would you tell anyone that you're headed for that dusty little trail? For that dusty trail, but you're keeping out steady pace. Keeping out a steady pace. You're keeping out a steady pace. Keeping out a steady pace. Vultures are slowly closing in. It's the beginning of the end. Your mother always told you this was her greatest fear. She tried to save her only son, but she headed for that dusty little trail. Heading for that dusty trail, but you're keeping out a steady pace. 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 Keeping out a steady. Vultures are slowly closing in. The vultures are slowly closing in. Your mother always told you. Your mother always told you. Well, Mommy tried to save you. Mommy tried to save you. Don't let it last too long. Keep it at a steady pace. Don't let it last too long. Keep it at a steady pace. Don't let it last too long. Keep it at a steady pace. Don't let it last too long. Just keep it at a steady.
.2 The Wave. You know, traditionally at the 1 hour mark, we start the playlist over, so I know it's been an hour. But we got a whole lot of music left in this playlist, and I cannot stop listening to these bands. So we're going to keep moving forward. But first,
There's no greater feeling on earth than nostalgia. And just a smell from your past can unlock so many great memories. Like walking into an old video rental store and you smell the popcorn, candy, and soda. The smell of your grandma's purse, which was like a leather handbag with her favorite perfume and mint gum. Or the smell of your old high school cafeteria. That was an odd mixture of bread rolls and fruit cocktail and more. You can unlock these memories with these oddly specific air fresheners that are available right now, along with a book highlighting the best breakfast cereals of our 80s and 90s. Check these out and so much more at riggedgames.com. That's RIGGD games.com.
Yo, this is Chaz, and I want to hear that mighty Swansea. Boy, super talented. Oh, yeah.
I mean, like sort of on...
I guess I love you.
Tragedy struck.
I see you haven't lost your touch. You haven't lost your touch.
I feel older now. I think it's changed my color. But now that everyone's around, I can't tell one from the other. I wanna kiss the ground. I'll never love another. But now that the noise has died down, I can't tell one from the other. Tell me something that I don't know. I've been wrong 1,000 times. Hang me from the power line. And I'll breathe in, and I'll breathe out. And I'll be the one that you wish you didn't care about. But I'll say in a nice way. I feel different now. I think I've blown my cover. But now that everyone's around, I can't tell one from the other. I wanna speak out loud. I'm never gonna stutter. But now that the noise has died down, I can't tell one from the other. Just tell me something that I don't know. I've been wrong 1,000 times. Hang me from the power line. And I'll breathe in, and I'll breathe out. And I'll be the one that you wish you didn't care about. But I'll say in a nice way. And I'll breathe in, and I'll breathe out. And I'll be the one that you know you can live without. And I'll breathe in, and you'll reach out. And I'll be the one that you wish you didn't care about. But I'll say in a nice way. But I'll say in a nice way. your burden. After all, you're only one person. Weigh yourself too thin, you'll have nothing at all. No regrets, I would bet that I made a few. Then again, I'm not telling you nothing new. Let's take the road, let's travel. It was always all or nothing at all. 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 Take time to stop and smell the roses. Hearts beat and some beats are broken. Weigh yourself too thin, but we won't fall. Memories of when you and I would sit in my room at night, smoking cigarettes with the Misfits playing on the radio. It was always all or nothing at all. 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 Let's go! It was always all or nothing at all. 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 It was always, it was always, it was always, it was always, it was always all or nothing at all. It was always, it was always, it was always, it was always, it was always all or nothing at all. 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 Waiting for Susie standing on the boulevard. I got an aching where it counts, but I also got one in my heart. I'll take a look, and what do I see? She's standing there right in front of me. The son of a guy that I never seen. Me mistreating Susie, why you treat me so mean? Good time, Susie, standing on the boulevard. My breath is getting heavy and my chest is beating hard. I take a step, then I take three. I'm moving her away from me. Well, it's the last time, Susie, and I mean it this time. So why do I still wish you were mine? First time was a clear hope. I woke up and I was alone, but no one
109.2 The Wave. That was the Hook Knives with their song Good Time Susie. Quick fun story about the Hook Knives. The bass player Jess and I, we used to work together at KSMU, a local NPR affiliate. And at that time, I was in charge of editing a bunch of our programming, and Jess was in charge of the front desk. And now, Jess is in charge of a bunch of stuff at the station. The moral of the story is, no job is too small. Treat everybody kind, because one day they're going to be in charge.
Receiver crackled icicles, my breath began to steam, and while writing words to fill the days, the pages seemed to bleed. But the tiny wave that wrecked it all was always right outside. And I laid outside in the snow every night. Empty dreams most every night, and waking broke the key that could have locked the chain round both of us that you could never see. But the tiny wave that wrecked it all was always right outside. And I laid outside in the snow every night. Laid outside in the snow every night. On a wide open line. On a wide open line. All in a The tiny wave that wrecked it all was always right outside. And I laid outside in the snow every night. Laid outside in the snow every night. On a wide open line. The tiny wave that wrecked it all was always right outside.
This is Riker. I'm Dylan.
I'm Richard Wesley Froning.
And this is Bomb the Public on 109.2 The Wave.
This is gonna get
109.2 The Wave. That was Bomb the Public with I Don't Want to Be Your Puppet. And before that, Ceylon Sailor with The Tiny Wave. We're going to keep this interruption short because I want you to not miss out on Howling at the Earth and their song Avalanche. 109.2 The Wave.
Hey, is this Peter?
Yeah, we just talked a moment ago.
Yeah, it's Captain Eli.
Yeah, Captain Eli, I remember.
Okay, so have a situation I kind of need your expertise on.
All right, hit me with it.
So it's summer, right? And I dug out my old Super Nintendo from the garage.
In the garage? Man, that should be in your living room.
Yeah, I know. It was in the garage. It's in the box next to the Christmas decorations. Don't judge.
I guess it was by Christmas at least.
So anyways, I plugged it in, and it actually works. And now I've lost like 3 days of my life catching up playing those games.
I mean, it sounds like you're off to a great summer vacation to me.
Okay, so here's my real question. What's the best retro game for summer? Like something that just feels like summer to you.
Man, when I think about a summer game, like something we played a lot when we were kids was probably Super High Impact on the Super Nintendo.
Oh man, that's a good one actually. I forgot about that.
That game, like, was just jank, but it's amazing. And especially the music.
Yeah, you're right. The music alone in it. Okay, well, I'm going to go play it right now. Alright, bye Peter.
I hope you already had a copy, Eli, because they're selling for $45 at GameStop right now. $45! Super High Impact on Super Nintendo. How insane is that?
I wanna be something. Don't wanna feel nothing. the source. Misinform everyone. You align with whatever fits your confirmation bias. Keep selling stories that you learned secondhand. Let's see where it takes you. If the truth gets out, was it just an oversight? Maybe it's what keeps you up at night. Maybe it's what keeps you up at night. You pick apart pieces of the story and make sure they're reassembled the wrong way. Whatever fits your narrative. Keep selling stories that you learned secondhand. Let's see where it takes you. If the truth gets out, was it just an oversight? Maybe it's what keeps you up at night. Surface level words and several red flags waving. Everyone is starting to catch on. It's only a matter of time. If the truth gets out, was it just an oversight? Maybe it's what keeps you up at night. Today is gonna be the day that they gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. The way I feel about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street, there's a fire when your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. said maybe, I said maybe, you're gonna be the one that saves me. You have to save me. After all, you're my wonderwall. You're my wonderwall. I said maybe, I said maybe, you're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that saves me. You're gonna be the one that please inform me, where do you find yourself today? A birdie told me that you had up and flown away. Now you've been packing across a map devoid of states. And there you go, a blur of foggy hope for what you cannot say. You struck out for fresh perspective, a clean slate. A soul quest voyage to find a cure for your malaise. Now your social's banging, but the journal page is blank. Hope to find a cipher to your mind. Don't you know you'll find it here at home? Was it what you desired? You only broken tributes you left out. Did you think that you would relight your fire when you rode into the sunset? Yeah, when you left town. Wandering wanderer, have you found your Bodhi tree? Maybe what you need is to stop and plant a seed. Walking or borders is good, but just one thing. Hadn't you once told me hard and don't mean happy, sad and Hawaii, aloha to real life. Don't look at me and covet what you see. I look at flights each damn week. Was it what
109.2 The Wave. Guys, we have made it to the end of tonight's playlist. 32 bands behind us, one more to go. We've got Cityscape Skylines by Until Dawn. And listen, if you're watching this on the live stream, I'll see you on the loop. And if you're watching this afterwards, I'll catch you on the next wave.